Right. And then, okay, Miss Dini, this, all right, Miss Dini, the time is yours.
Thank you very much, our honorable moderator, Mr. Fahmi Hidayat. Good to see you all today. Yeah. I'll just make it quick because we have, I think, less than 10 minutes to finish this oral session. So the title is Asynchronous Public Speaking um, Class in Emergency Remote Teaching. That probably some of you has experienced this actually. That is debate. However, this pandemic make our class shift it into virtually, yeah. So therefore, I am interested in conducting this research. Well, why speaking? Because speaking is one of the four macro skills that must be developed as mean an effective communication. And then why is it debate? Because debate is a method of language learning which is applied to improve speaking ability. And why is it about online learning? Because online learning actually believe that it is beneficial, especially in this pandemic. And then, as you know, there are two kinds of learning, synchronous and asynchronous. And it is believed that actually debate can be implemented both, but I am more interested to investigating the synchronous one. There are two research problems here. The first is how is the debate conducted synchronously in speaking classrooms? And the second is what are the students' responses toward the synchronous debate? Yes, based on this debate actually has proven to improve student speaking ability in terms of giving opinion and responding to other person's opinion, yeah, or arguments. And then Pradena in 2017 stated that yes, it can actually motivate the students to speak automatically, and then it is appropriate to be conducted especially to intermediate and advanced level. And then talking about the synchronous and asynchronous learning, of course, I think here we all know that synchronous is we have real time interaction between the teacher and students, and then it also refers to learning and teaching that occurs simultaneously through an electronic mode. And asynchronous here means that it is so flexible that it is not time bound and it can be responded later when they are in the leisure time. Okay, this research is conducted to 6 subjects who have taken advanced speaking and they are experienced in conducting or implementing synchronous debate. The data is analyzed descriptively and instruments used were observation and also interview. Well, the result shows that how actually a debate in virtual setting should be conducted. First, as a lecturer or teacher, we have to make a kind of debate seminar to provide some information related to debate, and then we have to provide some motions the topic that is being discussed in the debate, and ask the debater to case their building, and then conducted or implementing the debate exhibition, and the last is about the adjudication. All of this should be prepared by the lecturer first, and then you have to inform to the students well, and then you have to recheck their understanding toward what will they do so that there will be no confusion among the students when they are implementing the debate virtually. For example, like in the British parliamentary system, the students have to very clear about the role. There will be 4 teams, for example, the opening government, opening position, closing government, and closing position. In conducting the adjudication, for example, they have to very clear that there will be actually rank from 1 to 4th, and then they have to be anonymous. They cannot share their decision differently from one adjudicator to another adjudicator, so that it should be clear at the beginning. And then what are the responses from the students? They said that the blended learning is preferable rather than the online one. Yeah, because why? Because they believe that it can engage the students' participation and draw more attention to the debate. And then, yes, when it is compared between online and offline, they prefer to be offline because it shows more energy. The students can be seen to be very enthusiastic in conducting the debate, and then the POI, the point of information itself, can be given directly. And moreover, the debate also found to helps empower the students' speaking performance. In what way? It can actually increase the students' self-confidence and trigger their critical thinking toward motion, especially when they are conducting rebuttals. And then the last one, synchronous debate using Zoom is quite effective, I believe. Why? Because in conducting the debate, we need to meet virtually like this. I mean, the facial expressions is highly needed instead of having an argument written. So therefore, Zoom here is an appropriate platform in the terms of, because it actually has lesser bandwidth compared to Google Meet and so on. So to conclude, synchronous debate is a good alternative to conduct debate in teaching speaking class, and then it can help boosting the students' self-esteem by delivering their ideas in substantive speech, as well as to promote the students' critical thinking toward motion. However, it is suggested to be well prepared for the lecturers to conduct this kind of synchronous debate to avoid technical problems and also other problems during the learning process. I think that's all for my presentation. Thank you very much. I'll give it back to the moderator. Thank you, Mr. Fahmi. The time is yours.
Thank you very much, Ibu Dini, Noor, Arini, for the wonderful presentation. And then we move to the next agenda. We proceed to the question and answer sessions. I already asked one of the participants here to ask a question. If you have a question, I asked her to chat personally. If you have a questions to the 7 presenter or 6 presenter here. Any other questions? You can unmute your audio, or another presenters ask to another presenters in this room, or you ask to Ibu Dini personally. You can ask her about her research. Okay, I asked Gusti Sophia, and then it is her questions. Mohon izin bertanya to Fitriatun Hasanah. We have a limited time actually, but we have several questions. Mengapa Anda tertarik mengangkat judul ini? To Fitriatun Hasanah. You can unmute your audio first.
Belum. Okay. Thank you very much for Sophia to ask me question.
Yeah.
So actually, I am interested to maxim, especially to pragmatics. I mean, especially maxim, since formally, that's why I take maxim. It because maxims we use maxim in our daily life, especially when we teach students. Of course, we use maxims. That's why I'm interested in doing this research. Thank you.
Okay, I unmute. Thank you for the answer from Gusti Sophia. Okay, do you feel happy right now, all the presenters, because you already done your duty to present your research? Okay, it's like you can throw a party after this. Okay, another question for another presenter or participants? Right. Okay, to end our session, please turn on your camera to record our Zoom meetings. I already recorded, but I need to screenshot our meeting in the Zoom 3 right now. Okay, 1, 2, and smile. Once more time. 1, 2, and smile.